Good morning and happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are all staying healthy and well out there. I had another epiphany in the gym this week. Hard to believe. The place is still overcrowded with all the New Year's resolutioners, so I went in anticipating that, and I had a plan where I was going to hit a muscle group that a lot of those New Year's crowd overlook, and that's legs. And as I was working on the leg press machine and all of its demented little leg cousins, I noticed that most of the traffic in the gym was on the other machines. It was really quite great, honestly. There was one other couple doing the legs with me that day, so we just kind of played off each other what machines we're using, but everybody else was on like shoulders and arms and of course chest to get all those fancy looking muscles. But neglecting your legs and your core, especially to have those fancy looking muscles, is setting you up for failure. With a strong foundation and a strong core, you can safely lift even more with those other muscle groups. It's not a big secret or anything, but it's often overlooked as people get back into the gym after some time off. Life is the same way. Oftentimes people are going to pursue the good looking things and neglect their foundation. It could be cars or houses or jobs or pretty much a list of anything else that looks good or successful. But without the right foundation, guys, those things will fall away in time. In Matthew 7:24-25, Jesus says this: "Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall because it had been founded on the rock." Guys, we are all familiar with the saying of Jesus in the sermon, right? And one person builds their house on sand, and when the storms come, it's washed away. Another person, they build their house on the rock, and it stands strong through the storm. Jesus used this imagery, this illustration, to talk about our lives. When we have built our life on the right foundation, then even through the storms of life, guys, we will be able to stay strong. When we build our lives on weak foundations, then we will crumble under the stress that comes our way. That sure foundation is Jesus, right? When we submit our life to his guidance and his teachings, we are building on the foundation that will never be shaken. But when we make the mistake of putting all of our effort into a sport or work or possessions or anything else like that, we're building on a shaky foundation, and it's not going to survive the storm that comes our way. To those, not that those things are bad in themselves really, but if they take the place of Jesus as our foundation, then guys, they have become idols in our lives, and we are in a pretty dangerous place at that point. Now, as you start off the new year, be sure that you're building your life with Jesus as the foundation of your life. You have a fresh chance today to make whatever changes might be necessary to make that the case. If you're just getting back into the gym as well as part of the new year and the new you in the new year, guys, don't skip leg days, right? Yeah, they hurt. Yeah, they're going to make you walk funny for a day or two, but that foundational development will help you be stronger and far more stable in all the other lifts. But more importantly, make sure that Jesus is the foundation for your life. Guys, have a great rest of your week. We'll see you all real soon.